Hello, guys. Hello, Nukat guys. I'm Alex, the founder of this channel, Nukat guys, and also the founder of High Nukat Agency. And now, yes, today I bought the domain for NoCode Hub. It will be the name I'm NoCode. And this Sir, and this is Kate. Kate, the founder of Sizze, uh, one of the best no-code platform, and with the, I think, the huge future. And yeah, Kate, thank you for coming.
Hi
Um,
guys, how are you? How it is going? I'm really appreciated to this podcast to you, Alex, that you invited me here. Yes, and I will really great to share with you today all my I don't know secrets, all my feelings about no code industry, about our product, about our history, and of course about our future. Future. I'm sorry.
Cool, cool. Yeah, this podcast will be about no-code platform Sizze. First, I want to discuss your background in the life, so and how you started to do this product. Then I will ask you about some questions. Yeah, like how you started and why your platform is the best one from other platforms, and why not the best one for like different uh, different reasons. But yeah, like let's focus on the best. Uh, yeah, the best ones. And then yeah, I want to test it live. So I have uh, the product which I want to create somewhere. Like I'm planning make it with Flutter Flow for now, but I think why not to try launch it on with your product. So yeah, thank you for coming again, and let's start. So can you please first say some words about your background? So and this moment, this moment, how you started to do this platform and why you just impressed about this idea. Yeah.
Okay. So my domain expertise is UX UI design. I'm finished at the British High School of Art and Design a few years ago, and then I came there head of two courses in British School of Art and Design. So I have me and my ex team from Big Bang in CIS. They had a Red Dot award. It's like an Oscar for designers. It's very huge award. My domain expertise is UX UI design. I teach another people to create a really great experience, user experience in very different sectors of economy of IT and uh, the main picture of my career, I would say, it's combining design, UX, UI design, and different sectors like no code, like psychology, like maybe even a fantastic prose because I fond of writing. I like to write novels and stories. It's my hobby. So it is a complexity of expertise concerning UX, UI, and of course user experience. At first, for me, it's the main thing of my life, and I like to share with people the best experience from uh, products and from me in particular. So as for my previous experience, it was a few years as a UX UI lead in big fintech companies and big banks from CIS, and I launched maybe 5 or 4 similar products as Sizze, but not very similar, but very close to Sizze. I will say it was a one no-code platform for creating voice and touch mobile apps. It was a very huge ecosystem for a big bank, and I launched the no code platform from scratch, even from scratch, to create voice and touch applications. It was a challenge for me to launch this platform, and if I'm not mistaken, it was about 60,000 of users till 6 months. For 6 months, almost without ad. So it was a really interesting product, and it is exists now. And I proud of the team. With them, I launched this product. But besides, how I met guys from Sizze. It was a very interesting story. We met in business school to maybe 1.5 years ago, maybe almost 2 years ago. And yes, it was like in movies, because I saw 50 startups, 50 CEOs of startups in one room, and I saw Nick. He is our CEO of Sizze. So I saw Nick. I heard his word about the future of no code industry, and I clearly understand that it is my future unicorn. It is the future unicorn for sure. And I asked him, "Hey, do you need any help? Do you need any piece of advices?" And he said me, "Yes, of course, for sure." And I just joined the team as their advisor at first, and then I go into more close work with guys, and then I got equity, and now I am a co-founder, and I raise money from day to day, and it is dozens of connections with investors, with journalists, and so on. So I'm like on the first hand, I'm CBDO. On the second hand, I'm art. I do art direction, and I'm head of UX UI at all. Yes, and on the third part, it is money attraction. Yes, I attract money to company, and I try to make connections about. Business development, about our future partnerships with big companies like Monosnap. Do you know Monosnap? Maybe it's a,
No.
Russian. They have a Russian founder. We have a big partnership with Monosnap now. They have 2.5 million users on this platform, and they want to they want to integrate our piece of our product into their interface, and this is like a screenshot tool with cloud services for enterprise customers. So they ask us about partnership, and we of course we was very glad to friend with them, to friend with Kirill, and to make big things together. So
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Sounds great. So yeah, about the moment when you understood that it is the future unicorn. So it's like Sounds great. Okay, and how long have you been working with Sizze for now? So when you met guys and when you started to help them, and you said you started as advisor. So what you like for which field the company you have been as advisor? So what?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I started to work with guys in 2021. So I gave advices, a piece of advice on design, user experience, and growth. And after that, we started to grow. I'm sorry. For the first time, we tried we tried target advertising, and it gave their fascinating results, fantastic results, even on small budgets. It's very interesting phenomenon because we had in this time we had almost only Figma plugin, Figma plugin of Sizze, and we started to attract people from Figma community. It's about 4 million people besides. So we used target advertising, and it gave us very very cool results, and we understand it as wow. We need to understand why, because if
So
you yeah.
you just gave you just made a Figma plugin, right?
mm, they already had Figma plugin
Ah,
in
okay,
these times in
okay, okay,
2021. So we attract people to Figma plugin and gave money and charge money from them for their code downloading. And we have a lot of
okay,
experimenters with different hypotheses I gave to the guys to attract more people and to earn more money from this. This is
okay.
the key
And
of my
then,
advice. Yeah.
okay, cool. So yeah, let's say some words about the platform because we didn't say about that. So what's the like? Can you say a short idea of the platform and how it works? Then we of course test it, but so first the idea of the platform, and the second for whom the platform, for whom it's
Okay.
created. So what are your segments of users?
Okay. Okay. Great. So our platform at first for developers and designers, and maybe for solo entrepreneurs who wants to test any hypothesis without money, almost without money, without hiring a lot of developers. So the main idea is that you can grab any designs from Figma or create it from scratch into Sizze, nevertheless. So you can grab any designs from Figma at first and put it into Sizze and transform it into code, turn it into code, React Native code. It is about front end at first because we have a lot of askings from our users that they want to create applications from scratch, and we are working on end-to-end process now. It's about like just imagine you want to create appointment app, for instance, and go to the Sizze and create it from A to Z. It is a full process inside Sizze without any additional software. So we are working on this process now, right now, but we have a lot of features now on our platform for developers, and almost all of our paid users are developers. They are front end developers, and they grab the code from Sizze, the piece of front end from Sizze, and go and do the big things. Yes, that's it.
Cool, cool. So as I understood, so I already know this platform and already know Kate, but yeah, in a few words, so you just you have design in Figma, so you're a designer or you're like founder or somebody else, but yeah,
Yeah.
you you have your design, so you just go to the platform. So uh, so yeah, download this design to the platform. Upload this design to the platform, and then get a code, right? Like
Yes,
piece
yes,
of the
sure,
code.
sure. And you can,
Which code?
huh? Yeah, yeah.
Which code? So
React Native,
so which app?
React Native.
Okay, okay, cool. And after that, you just get this code. And what do you do after the? So you just upload the Figma file, you get the code, and you. I just remember that you can something to change inside, right?
Yes, you can change almost anything because we have a very very similar interface like Figma. It is very useful for people who know Figma a little bit, even a little bit, and you can add any changes you want in colors, in fonts, in I don't know, uh, design. I would say in design, and also you can add a real data. For instance, you need to show your future mm, I don't know, investors, your future angels, the idea of your product, but you have but you have no developers. You are a solo entrepreneur, for instance, and you need to show the idea not in Figma prototypes, because Figma types don't work with real data. But in Sizze, you can add your real data into your designs, into your code, and show it to the people. Yes, that's it.
Cool. Cool. Okay, but you need to have in your team or not in the team and just find freelancer developer who good
Yeah,
in React Native, right? And he
yeah.
will build the backend in the React Native with your design. So, and okay, I got the idea.
I'm sorry.
So,
I'm sorry
yep,
for interruption,
yep.
Alex. You doesn't need to find this person on for making backend, because if you have a very simple idea, you doesn't need even this person. But if you have I don't know, the idea of booking app like booking.com or something like that, so something complexity, yes, you definitely need a developer, one developer, not 10 developers, not 15 developers, but one developer. And yes, of course, you can add a very, very simple backend into Sizze. It's like a sheet. I don't know, Google Sheets. Do you
Hmm.
know Google
Okay.
Sheets? It's
Yeah, yeah,
similar
yeah, of course.
the
Yep.
table, very simple table.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's discuss one case. So, for example, I'm the founder. I have many ideas, and I want to launch ideas like every week. Uh, maybe not every week, maybe every 2 weeks. And so I have two options. Okay, I have, I think, 3, 4 options for now. So first path, uh, I go to code and go to code developers, to React Native developers, right? And be I yeah, and build this app with code. And yeah, I understand that. So we have different cases what you can build, but let's I don't know. So what case we can take? For example, like okay, app for restaurant where you can see the menu, appointment for like booking tables and information, yeah, about this restaurant, for example.
Yeah.
If I go, so in the first case I go to React Native developers and developed it. In the second case I go to your platform, download this my Figma file and get React Native code, and then go to this one developer. So how much time, like in percents maybe or in days, I will save if I go to this way with Sizze?
Mm. you can count it, uh, because
Hmm.
if you download your designs into Sizze, you create React Native code in 1 minute. So you can
Hmm.
count it
Okay.
by yourself if you want.
Okay. Okay. But so how I don't really know how much time usually developer, for example, React Native developer need to for making for
You
make
can ask them, and they said, "Oh, guy, we need more money. We need more time. It's
Mhm.
about, I don't know, 3 months to create something like this, even
Mhm.
simple front end, because
Mhm.
it's people. People wants money. It's very typical for people to want more money, and to need more time. So it's easy
Mhm.
can fix your time in minutes when you create your front end. That's it.
Mhm. Cool, cool. But it's good to have like particular case, and it's I think so. It will be good idea if we make something in CZ, for example, with one React Native developer, and then I will publish the job on Upwork and ask guys so how much time it will take for develop this idea, and yeah, it will be a good test. So by the way, I want to make it this test with with my product. I in the last stream we created the AI builder, how to say, yeah, uh, child stories generator with AI, and we created it in 1 week. And I now want to go to Upwork and check so how much time they
Feel
will
free.
do
I
it. But
definitely know that people take it takes more money in, I don't know,
yeah,
four
of
or
course,
five
I understand.
times to create such front end.
Okay.
I definitely know it.
Okay, and let's discuss so how your platform better than other no-code platform. So let's, I don't know with which platforms we can compare, but for example, if we, so for mobile, so as I understand, so like your focus is mobile apps, right?
Yes.
Because it's React Native. So okay, for mobile apps we have Adala, we have Flutterflow now, and yeah, like it's just like the most I think
Popular.
popular
Mhm.
products here now. So yeah, and so like oh yeah, with this solution with the React Native developers, I definitely so understand why you're better because so just it's low code and code, so it's
Yes.
yeah, it's I as a founder of no code agency, I don't need to uh, uh, sure about that. But with the Flutterflow and the Dala, so they're pretty easy, and you can like build the whole logic inside them. And I know that you work with some features, and soon you want to have ability to like build backend inside the platform. But now, like, what in which points you are better than some of popular no-code tools?
Uh, I would say we are not no code tool. It is a strange
Yeah, yeah,
information maybe
low-code
to
tools,
you. We are
low-code.
not
Sorry.
no code
Yeah.
tool, and we doesn't compare our product with another no code tools because we are not no code tool. We design to code tool, and
Yeah,
it is
low-code tool, I think.
low
So.
code and design to code too at
Mhm.
first. And I would say we can compare our product with I don't know, Anima. Do you know Anima? And
No.
with Locify, maybe it's two plugins for Figma, only two plugins around the world who can who can do something like we are, but it is not even I don't know, even React Native code. It's like I don't know, HTML, CSS, something like this. It's not a React Native code. And as far I understand, when I asked people about Anima, about the quality of this code from Anima, they said me, "Oh my God, it's really bullshit, Kate." To tell the truth. So yes, Anima is a rather old product. I don't know anything about the founders of Anima, but I know a lot about the quality of this code from front end developers, and it is
I
not very good.
know, I know, I know also with the product with a similar idea, I think Bravo Studio. I just
No,
heard
it's not
that they
similar
have
idea,
this.
and that they
No?
doesn't give you a code. If you
Oh, okay.
can, yes, you can how to say, you can check it, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
is not about
By the way,
code.
by the way, it's a very good point if you're a code generator because yeah. So when you are founder or not founder, so if you're like entrepreneur and you make optimization or like app for your business, so yeah, like definitely you will need to go to code. Mm, if you will have your success with your startup, or if you entrepreneur, like definitely you need go because like you have a business. And yeah, like platforms which have like code generators, because yeah, with the other platforms it's like wasting time. So um, when you face with some limitations, but yeah, for in every Node platform now you can face with limitations. Okay, so okay, I got it. So that's you a low code platform, and yeah, understand that you get the code and then continue working with code. But my next question is about quality of the code. So I know that, example, some people don't like code from Flutterflow. So Flutterflow is like code generator tool. You just get Flutter code. But some of the people say that code is not the best one, and so Flutter developers need to um, work with this code again and waste time for changing something. So how about this point in your platform, your tool?
We You can change almost anything in this code in minutes because it is a visual interface, totally visual interface. You doesn't even need a developer for this. You can change anything and download the code. As for uh, quality of this code, I would say in data-driven way. I would like to answer in data-driven way. If we have uh, our paid users and we have cohorts that shows us that people continue to pay us and continue to download code from us, it is the picture. And this is all developers, front end developers. Our paid users all are developers. So it shows us that our quality of our code is very, very good. I would say so. I can't hear you, Alex. Besides, you mute your
Oh, sorry.
microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So about the users, how like if it's not a secret, so how many users, active users or just users you have now, uh, and yeah, and how quick you're growing now.
Okay. We have a growth for 40% from month to month. It's stable growth for, I don't know, from February of 2022. We have a stable growth so for 40 percent in MRR. And
Mhm.
we have about 17,000 freemium users because we have freemium model like Figma. As you know, Figma was freemium for years, and only now they started to monetize their plugin marketplace. I don't know, FigJam or something like that. Before this time, they was a freemium. So we have the similar model. We have freemium model. You can create anything in Sizze for free. But if you need to download code more and more, you should pay. That's it. This is our business model.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Sounds good for users. But I have thoughts about the business. So, how do you think when this model will how to say will go to zero and will be profitable? So, like, what's your
We have
expectations
a
about that?
very, 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 very big opportunities in B2B sector because
Mm-hmm.
if you have a big team, you need more downloadings of code, you need more changes, and it's all this stuff that we have a part of our product we called white label templates. It's like I don't know. Um, 30 32 spheres of business and your life, when you
Mm-hmm.
can create a simple applications like appointment app, like I don't know, the app for showing news or sending push notifications or something like that. It's very, very simple applications, and we can create it from scratch in Sizze for our business clients, and they want to use it like I don't know, on tilde. Do you know tilde
Mm-hmm.
templates?
Yeah, yeah, of
Yes,
course.
that's a similar model. We created now about four or five such templates, and we will create more and more for 32 sectors of economy in US, in particular, and we started to sell it. And we have now one enterprise client in health tech industry who bought our enterprise subscription for few thousands dollars per month. Yes, and it is
Mm-hmm.
an important thing for business people, for big businesses, because I know, as far I know, um, even in the really huge companies like Meta or Farfetch, I know I have a friend besides. He's a ex design lead from Farfetch, and he said me a few years ago that they try to create something like this inside Farfetch for their designers to turn it into developers. They want to turn designers into developers, and they do something like very, very low fidelity version of such a platform like Sizze, but it was very, very low fidelity, but they increased the development process, the design process, in 4 or 5 times. It was really
Mm-hmm.
amazing because they have growth from 20 people to 80 people. In half of a year, in 6 months, as far I remember. So it is really big pain for big companies to create front end more fast and fast and fast. And we do the thing that if you are a big company, you can grab standalone version of Sizze. We have no
Mm-hmm.
now standalone version, but we are working on it. And also we are now working on GitHub integration. It is really very important for big companies, and it is a point of our monetization. If you're a small entrepreneur, if you're I don't know, solo developer, solo designer, you can use Sizze for free. But if you're a company with developers, with designers, you should pay, and should pay rather big money for us, for our templates, for our GitHub integration, and all the stuff. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good that you want to focus to B2B for money, like we do with our agency the same now. So we don't believe now in startups that we can earn uh, uh, a lot of money with the startups, because like each startup has one aim, like mm, make make the product with the minimum of expenses. So, and this is good. So this is like I'm as a startup and you as a startup understand that. Yeah, but businesses. So yeah, that's a very good point that they. By the development the product, they save money or earn money. So they save money usually for time of the team. It can be developers, it can be people who now make these tasks which they can automate. And also, yeah, this, for example, the product can improve the conversion rate, marketing metrics, and um, it can make the profit higher than before that.
Yeah.
And okay, so it's interesting what you said about like many segments in B2B in USA. Can you make an example like about one app or like, some apps um, which already exist, or maybe not exist yet, but yeah, it's better if something exists
Yeah.
yet. So what is it? So you just said about a few times about appointment app and yeah, about healthcare app,
Yes.
but yeah, for example, something for understand
They
what
are
it can be.
exist now. They are exist, and they are in test flight now on testing. So
Okay.
it is a template for health tech app when you can make an appointment to your doctor and to chat with your health buddy. It's something like, I don't know, doctor and coach in one hand. Yes, and it is a very rather complexity application with different features, and we have such a template at first. And the second template, it's like our, I don't know, do you know Eventbrite? It's like a application
No.
for providing events for events announcements. It's a very simple platform with push notifications, the main page of your event, and the ability to buy any ticket. And this is our second template, and we have already this template in our test flight. And the third one is it's a template for Web3 industry. We have even though templates for Web3 industry, because all of our competitors doesn't mind about Web3 industry. They does they don't have such a templates, but we have. And we have the third template for read to earn, to or do something to earn. It's a technology when you do something and earn NFTs. It is very popular
Ah,
technology for different solo entrepreneurs ideas how we can monetize our real life in Web3. So we have
mhm,
such a template for such type of entrepreneurs in Web3. And then we are
mhm.
going to create a lot, dozens of templates in different industries, but it is very similar examples from Sizze.
So if I want to create the app for example, if I have the community and I want to like big community and I want to create the app for event scheduling and
You can do it very,
yeah,
very
for sending.
quickly with Sizze. Yes, you can do
Okay,
it very, very quickly.
okay, cool. Cool. So let's go and test the platform and say and go like to be honest, I tested it one time and I just registered, logged in, and tried to do something inside, but I I haven't got time. That's why I just didn't finish something. This time I tried, but now I have the app which we already have in App Store. In App Store, this app Cafe Work,
Okay.
so it helps to find cafe in the city um, with the benchmark for works. So if you want to work, but you're from Los Angeles, right? So
Yes, I'm
if
based
you
in
in,
LA. Yes, I'm based in LA now. Yeah.
I got this idea when I've been in LA because because in LA, in USA, it's like we have this problem. It's hard to find good cafe with good coffee and good, yeah, good, let's say, yeah, benchmarks for work. For example, good Wi-Fi with the plugs, with the yeah, fresh air, and yeah, and so like I think not only in USA, so like in many cities you have this problem. If you don't if you don't have the subscription, WeWork subscription, so you have this problem. If yeah, you use WeWork, WeWork is amazing. So I'm now in Bangkok, and yeah, so I just go to work. But yeah, so we created this app in Adala and publish it, but so I created the design by myself, and I don't so like it, and that's why I want to redesign it and republish in another no-code tool, or low-code tool, or code tool, doesn't matter. Because I understood that, so it has users, so they publish places, they use for see like place in the city. And in Adala, I faced with some problems, some limitations which I can create. And I have now two options. I can create it in Flutterflow, for example, or I can create it, publish it in your app, in your tool, and then continue with the React Native developer and improve it with React Native developer. So I have this design. I can show you the design first. So one moment. Yeah, can you see it? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I see.
I think you can see it. Okay, so yeah, I had the file. So one important point, as I understood from you, I had this file. Design file. So, and for mm, transferring the design, uh, I need to make the yeah, I need to make some changes in my design, in some my names of the objects and something else, right? So for better transferring, and you have guideline for that. And
Yes.
I asked for just make it by guideline. Yeah, this particular design and get this file. So can you say some words about it? So if so, for example, I work with designer, I need to share with him this guideline, right?
Yes, yes, sure. It is very simple guideline. It's not very complexity. It's about at first names of the layers, names of the
Mm-hmm.
objects, because we transfer all file structure from Figma, all layer structure from Figma to front end. So you need to name all these objects in the similar way. That's it. I don't know. Text field. The text field is always text field. Pictures. It's always picture, and
Mm-hmm.
button. It's always button. That's it. No, it is not very. It is not rocket science. I would say.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I have this design, so it's a pretty simple flow, I think. So we have onboarding screens, we have. By the way, how is design? So you're like very. I think you're just, as you said, you're a very professional designer. So, and I like, I feel me not good that. So I know that you're like you have like huge expectations about design when you see the design, and you just by I think professional transformation you see the mistakes everywhere in design. And it's just interesting to hear like, but if yeah, with no lying. So what's what what number of like from 10? So how many points from 10 you will give to this design?
Okay. As far I understand, you want to review your app with me. Okay,
No,
it's a free,
no,
only
it's like
today. Only today you have a free
no, you
app
can
with
you can don't you can don't you just I'm not asking about the just say mistakes, but just it's just interested to know point out of like like yeah 10. So we have 10 let's see marks. So and how many points from 10 you will
Okay.
put for
C-
this app?
could you enlarge your screen? These screens. Enlarge. No. Another
Oh.
way. Yes. Yeah, great. It's okay. Okay, do you see the buttons on your screens? Two buttons near button. In mobile applications, yeah, two, but no, right screen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The
Mm-hmm.
right screen. Yes. This is a very bad way to create screens with buttons because for mobile apps, because when you use mobile apps, you should I don't know, go to the transport. I don't know. You are always, almost always, you're on the go, or you have only one hand to do something at first, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
better way to create more large buttons from side to side, not small
Mm-hmm.
buttons like in web, but from side to side buttons. You have such
Uh-huh.
buttons sides, but I don't know why you doesn't use such type of buttons in this screen, but put
No, it's not me.
yeah. And the second change I would make in these screens, it's lines. Do you see a lot of lines in this screen? Which assessments do you disagree
Yeah.
with? Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
very I would say it's rather rude lines, very bright lines, very rude lines. uh, it's not very beautiful and aesthetic.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
would say so, and
Yeah, I got it. I'm agree. Agree.
maybe you can change it. And then could you please zoom out? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And go back to the I would say the screen with their cafe, it's rather good. The screen with cafe, it's
Mm-hmm.
rather good. Yes. It is very I don't know, understandable layout, understandable
I
form
don't
of.
so
Yeah.
I don't also like this part. I think
Oh
it's
my god. Oh my god. Yes, of course. It's very very low fidelity of design, and I don't want to,
Okay,
share
yeah. Let's
in
yeah,
in
that's
in, uh, in this stream, but I can share with you all their feedback if you need
okay,
it.
okay. Okay.
Besides
Okay.
this.
Yeah. But what's point after out like we have 10 points like amazing design, the best design, like design like your platform, your tool. So it's like 10. And what's how many points would be for this design?
uh, I would say let's transfer these designs
Yeah.
and so and
Okay.
see. So,
Okay. Yeah. So like this is like pretty simple app. So we have locations in the map. We have each for each screen we have yeah, for each place we have place card, and from this card you can rate the place, and you can also add photos here. You can go to the profile, and you have also list view of the cafes, and I think that's all. Yeah, and you have benchmarks for yeah, like flow of adding new cafe, and that's all. And this like all design which I
mhm.
created. It's I won't ask how they think about this design, but yeah, let's transfer the design. So let's. I just want to first go to the platform and register. Oh, I have I think account there. I don't know exactly. By the way, I want to put my laptop on the charge because yeah, to charge because I have 6%. Yeah,
Okay, feel
I'm just
free.
I'm
No,
just
no worries. So take your time.
yeah, yeah, thanks. I just stuck in the my lobby in my apartments, and uh, they just turn off all lights, and just now I'm allocated on the billiard table, so it's like very interesting experience. So yeah, by the way, you can now yeah, you can now say some words about the design. So, for example, yeah, when you, for example, most of the founders, they have designer, right? And how long designer will change the document uh, Figma file to your guidelines. So just average, because I don't understand. So like how long designer make the design usually. I can so yeah, I have our designs, and I understand like our designs, for example. But yeah, it's interesting to know, like for example, designer already created the app, and you say him, okay, we want to publish on Sizze, and you need to go and change the design by guidelines. So how long he will change all fields or
I don't know.
names?
Maybe half an hour. It's not rocket science. Half an hour.
If it's if designer is good, I think. So if
No,
it's
it is not.
no?
It is not about the quality of designer, because it is only about the names of layers. To name the layers, I don't know. I can name layers. You can name layers. I don't know. Any person can name layers. It's not about design. It's about their, I don't know, system.
Okay, so 30 minutes. Cool. And how it's interesting to know, like um, how many apps already created. Like it's I'm not asking like answer the exact number, but how do you have some apps now like in live, or you already, or you just started to publish them, and as you said they're all in test flight? So what's
No,
yeah.
I would say we have thousands of applications, but we don't know how they publish it, because they download code and then they download code again and again, and they go away, because they doesn't publish it via Sizze. They publish it by themselves. but we see that they download code from Sizze, and it is a code of applications, of ready-made applications. So that's why my answer will be 6,000 per month. It's something about such numbers, 6,000 per month, because we have I don't know, 3 or 4 downloadings of code per one application. It's like I don't know, 200. Oh, I'm sorry, 2,000 of applications per month. It's a huge numbers.
Cool. Cool. So you okay? But they like do you ask them? So where's your app? How's it going? Or you just they create them and you don't know what's next or when they publish or not? I mean, maybe you have
We
some.
ask ask people, but we ask them about the product features they need, but not about
Mm,
their way how they publish it. But
mhm.
maybe in I don't know, few months we come back to you and say, hey Alex, yes, of course, there is dozens of applications. Here it is. But now, for now, we didn't ask people about the way they published these applications.
Okay, got it. Okay, so let's get started. Mm, yeah, I think I have that account. Yeah, so I this floor they turned off all charges, and I don't know how I will live in with 4%, but maybe I will need some time for charge. The laptop
You sh-
somewhere
you- okay, you
downstairs.
should push new project, violet button. Mhm.
Yeah,
It is okay if you turn off because
yeah.
I guess it is very quick process. So then you can push the button import, and then you should paste here the link from Figma. I'm sorry, it's yes, share, copy link,
Okay,
and
I need to duplicate it maybe in my file in my
it's not
or
no,
okay.
you doesn't need to do this.
Okay.
You
So
should
yeah,
wait, I don't know, 1 minute maybe, because you have a lot of frames, and we should wait a minute. It is a rather long process to create frames.
if I turn it off, I will need like about 5 minutes to
No,
be
no,
to
no, no, no,
go
no. It's not.
downstairs.
This is it. You can mark any screens you need.
No,
No.
I mean my laptop can turn it off,
Okay,
and
I
it's like
I
five
I
minutes.
understand it.
Yeah,
I understand it.
I
I'm
hate
sorry about
these apartments. I don't know why
it.
they do that, but
I'm so sorry
I
about
think
it,
I think
Alex.
no worries. I think in USA like the same. When I've been in New York in apartments, they also like close all
Yes,
the floor
definitely yes.
after that. Yeah. And, okay, so yeah, I have this file. So now I should
You should mark any screens you need. Yes.
okay. We don't need the same colors. We need this one, and we need this one, this one. Mhm. Looks like simple for now.
Yes.
I like it.
It's rather simple.
I think yeah, these don't need it. List view at so we have some technical screens like colors, images. Okay, import frame, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, I need to choose less pages, right?
But I can share with you the same experiment with screens, but with my
Okay,
screens, if you want.
but
Uh,
yeah, I need to choose less pages, right? Less screens.
yes, we
Okay, it's
changed
no
it.
problem. It's
I'm
okay.
I'm sorry. We
It's
changed
okay.
it.
It's
Maybe.
okay. It's okay. I don't want to build it now the whole app. I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry.
uh,
It's maybe it's impossible now to transfer even one screen because you have a freemium account. But
uh,
I would say
you
I
can.
can share with you the your
Yeah, yeah, of
transfer.
course. Yeah, of course. Let's do that. So you can share your screen.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, yeah, and I will. You have the link, right? You
Yes,
have
I
the link.
have the link.
Okay, let's do like that. So you just need to go to the here and tap like share the screen. I think
Okay, just a
you
moment. Just a moment. Yes.
um
Um, Share. This is it. Copy link. Sizze.
yeah, let's continue. So
Let's
yeah,
continue.
we started. So I tried to just make the app there, but yeah, you said you changed the plan, yeah, and I you can you can change you can transfer just with the some screens, right? You have like
Yeah,
amount.
I have a plan here. Do you see my screen now?
Yes, yes, I see.
I chose the screens, some screens from your design. Yes, great. We have just a moment. We download the fonts. This is it. This is great. This is it. So let's go. Let's see what we can have
So
here.
you
This is
you
it. This is
already
our React Native code. You can download it separately if you want for button, for this button, for this, and so on. For this text.
okay.
That's
So
it.
you already
This is,
I I just yeah, I've seen how you like tap the button, but that's all. So you just
yes, that's all, Alex. That's all.
okay, cool. And yeah, you said that you have something in your editor that you can like with this editor you can change or add.
Yes, you can change almost anything if you want. Let's see. This is a similar interface like in Figma. Do you see it?
Yep.
Yes, great. You can change your fonts, font size. I don't know. That's it. And this is a great feature because you can change almost anything in the code right now. This
Mm-hmm.
is it.
Mm-hmm.
Like our visual editor for code. If you need more changes, you can edit. I don't know. You can make something like this. I'm sorry. Yes,
So
we can.
it works like in Figma, right? So like
Yes, yes, of course. This is it. This is the main idea because you doesn't even need to teach anything to understand anything new. You just You just work
Mm-hmm.
and have results. That's it. And you can see it here. That's it. That's all.
Okay, cool. Cool. So, and now so how many elements do you have for change? And I see some, yeah, about titles and
All
uh,
designs, all your design you can change. All everything you want you can change like in Figma.
but not, I think, not Google Maps, right? So if I have my,
Yes, Google Maps you should add via API or something, because we now we doesn't have such a model for Google Maps, but we work on it. Coming soon, Google Maps, as you can see. But if you use a template, white label template from Sizze, like an appointment app or something like that, yes, you have Google Maps inside it. But if you are a solo entrepreneur with Figma files, you right now you can't add Google Maps inside Sizze. I'm sorry for this, but we work on it very hard. And then, I don't know, in few months, you can add Google Maps to your designs right here, and it will work. So you can, I'm sorry, Alex, you can just copy code to download code and give it to your front end developer or any developer and ask them, hey guys, I would like to add Google Maps, and they add it. It's rather simple.